Čau, čau, te Juļa, un mēs turpinām spēlēt vampīru. Iepriekšējā reizē mēs apstājāmies slimnīcā, kur mēs runājam ar slimnīcas personālu. Jā. Un to, ko mēs uzzinām? Mēs uzzinām to, ka notiek epidēmija. Un ka slimnīcā ir personāla trūkums. Tā kā šodien turpināsim. Jā, mēs ar visiem neizrunājam, bet tas būs vēlāk. Mums ir jātiek uz savu laboratoriju. Laboratorija mums būs. Ja? Te mazliet ielagot, paga. Ceru jums viss labi redzams. Mēs iepriekšējā reizē beidzām kā viņu pateikt? Ai, tās puses, to pusi ar visiem izrunājam tajā pusē. Visiem izrunājam. Kas te mums? Here and discussed in every street corner daily routine. Tā, pagā. Es te redzu kaut ko? Nē, tu vēl neesi atjaunojis. Sapratu, ka tur tā ir ārā. Find your office on the second floor, tā. Otrais stāvs. Atradīsim savu. Tā, vienu sekundi. Tā, turpinām. Dr. Swansea. Not now. Dr. Swansea. Otrais stāv. FC2, nu kā? Ko nevar? Nu ko nevar aplaupīt? Kaut kas te mirdzēja, tev mēs nevaram palaist. Used hatsaw, nu kā? Nu, es šito labāk uzliktu. Tā, pagaid, bet percent. Jā, nu, 3 reizes pa 10 jau. Tā, man nomainīju. To sūdu mums nevāgā. Man šitāds bija? Man tāds bija, kur es viņu rāvu? Es kaut ko te neizinu. Revolver. Use steak. Attack speed 10. Magazine. Es zinu, man ir šitam tan. Jā, lodes tā kā. Ņemsim to. Pagaid. Jā. Medical file. Nu kā Thomas Elwood. Kas tas bija? Tas bija tas ar saskrāpēto seju? Tā, status convels. Be determined. Patient's face has been heavily burned. Yay! Tas ir viņš. And disfigured by bomb during war. Even use of strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure several pain wounds as if flames are still burning under him. The mention there would be a case of damage. Patient never keeps to would be a case of guilt and punishment for not dying with his comrades. Nu nezinu. Ja godīgi, manuprāt, tur viņam, nezinu, kas tur varētu būt. Ja visu laiku deg. Bet es zinu tikai tipetu. Tā. Nu, ja deg viņam. Ja pat sedatīvi nepalīdz. Mūsu. Jonatans Nameplate. Trīs. Nu kā?
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Oh, sister.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
No
At least
joke.
I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
True. Tagad paskaties, cik tev te visu iedeva. Naudiņu iedeva, šīningus, uz 5 gabalus. Tas man dzīsmēsies. Office for you in 2nd floor. Please forgive my house decoration, but Pembroke is not exactly where it's. I'll let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep with them before going back to work. I'm just mere mortal after all. I gave orders to let you rest and for staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at night without raising any suspicion. Afraid the place is quite a mess, but you will be able to conduct your experiments here on your own. You will also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding to allow you to enter and exit the hospital without being noticed. Imagine how awful new and disturbing this all must be to you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand you must now be facing a feeling. Be assured I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. Those dark times we all presently facing, I hope our future will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Your sister. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about Econ in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need guidance, as long as you don't use this challenge to take advantage of me. Aha. Nu rīt, jā, pameklēsim šito grāmatiņu. Viņš nespīd, vai ne? Ne, viņš nespīd. Mē! Nespīd. Tas ir laikam šitais article of icons. Es nezinu, es vēlāk izlasīšu. Supernatural speed, merazm. Can act quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions the norms spread and... Blood awareness, šito man gribas interesanti. Mesmerize un to mēs saprotam, jā. Blood awareness, this may be most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires. In case for so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak and if can die of hunger or thirst. Viņš tātad, ja viņu tāpat nebaro ar asinīm, viņš nenosprāgs. This urge, this need for blood may be explained by vampires so aroused by it. Vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. Un šitos mums bija iepriekšējā sērijā, kur es to vienu cilvēciņu atteicos nosist. When he focuses, vampire can almost see blood around them. Inside warm bodies, through walls and supposedly clean weapons. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases can even sense disaster, infected clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, I could have so many medical applicants. It almost beggars belief. Citiem vārdiem, ja es tā sapratu pareizi, ka ja mēs dzeram no slima cilvēka, ja mēs dzeram no slikta cilvēka, tad, slima, tad mēs kaut kādi inficējamies, kaut kādi mums damage dod to. Tevāk, crafting, you first need to analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. Click to analyze. Tā, blood sample, nu kā? Serumu. Vajag ar šito ten uztaisīt, jo es atceros, tur bija viens čudaks. Tā, pagad, 65, 58, man šito jāņem. Kā man ēnu pārt, man vajag tā? Nevaru viņu kaut kādi salauzt.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time.
Neko nevaru, Enter backyard garden. Vat tur man gan jāaiziet būs tā, nu kā. Filā. Nekā nav, nu, come on, nu. Nu labi, ejam gulēt. Tā, man ir 800 punktu. Mēs varam. Increase your health. Increase your stamina. Bet es domāju, mums man pagaidīja līdz tiem agresīvajiem. Cik šitie maksā? 400. Drugs blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Vai nu barjeru, vai nu... Vampyr is afraid of suffering damage and this blood ability will protect you from damage. Does that stop? By enemies. If you can catch me. Šito paņemšu, labi. Viens, you can now carry 3 serums on you, okay. Vai tur kaut kas vēl bijis nepaspēju? Neieraudzīju.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete,
White coat.
I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Jā, es tā sapratu, šodien mums būs... Mums šodien būs... Jārastē cilvēciņi. Ko tev?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
No.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
There's nothing here. Room is off limits. Antiseptics at all? Viņam laikam par mūsu istabu, tad... There's nothing here. Antiseptics.
What type of hospital are you running?
Ay!
No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Uz morgu. Uz morgu. Man bail. Bet nu, kad Julai no kā nebija bail? Viņa vienmēr baidās. Jā. Es ātrīgi gribu runāt ar citiem.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
Tā.
How are you tonight?
Ar šito mēs runājam?
Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
No. Forget it. What?
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you play any romantic?
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire doctor.
Protams. Protams.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Toll. Bak.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal
Fui.
activities.
Tā. Mums uz šito vāgaiet, es gribu parunāt tā.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Nē,
I
tas
believe
ir
we're
cits.
going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Jā. Jā. Prefer details. Jā.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Courting the press, блин. Damage for such what's it here? Right now.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Viņš tā blin runā, kaitina.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Es sapratu. Es sapratu, kas par problēmu ar viņu. Viņš ir tas, kurš piekrīt, viņš nevis piekrīt, bet viņš uz vecās medicīnas puses, uz vecām testējamām metodēm, tā teiksim. Viņš atbalsta vecās metodes, nevis jaunās, kuras var izārstēt, jā, piemēram. Viņš pateiks, šito nevar izārstēt, nav nekādu iespēju viņu izārstēt un tā tālāk, jā. Nav tādu ziņu par viņu, par tādu slimību iepriekšējos gados, vai medicīnas, vai kaut kāda tā. Jūs ceram sapratāt. Bet tas bija personal question.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but
Viņš neatbalsta jauno medicīnu vienkārši, tā saprot.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money? Fame? Are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Viņam, kā tu domā, kā citādi medicīna tika atklāta? Testēja uz mirušiem, bet, knowledge is main weapon, I have saved many lives. Tas ir viens un tas pats var tehniski teikt. Jo ar praksi pirmam tu atklāji kaut kādu tur iespēju. Tev ir variants, ka tu vari izglābt to cilvēku, jā, izdarot to, bet tev nekur iepriekš tādas prakses nebija. Tā nebija testēts iepriekš, tāpēc. Weapon. Eņi, meņi, paņemo, 1, 2, 3, un tu esi brīvs.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
Viņi tieši liek uz mums viņu ticību, un mums ir jācenšas viņus izglābt. Ko?
Seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Viņš nepatīk, viņš nosit.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Man viņš nepatīk. Sorry, es zinu, ka ir tādi gudrinieki. Vecā medicīna laba. Šitā tāda herbalisms vai kādi vēl tie ir čuņi. Es zinu, ir tādi čuņi, kuri negrib ar dzert zāles, jo tas nav naturāls, jo tas ir ķīmija, tā ir ķīmija, tā bojā veselību un tā tālāk. Ir tādi.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Viņam labi, sapratu. Tell me about
Tell me
yourself.
about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Akroidiem. Es sapratu, ka būs kautiņš par to, kā viņu ārstēt.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Viens teiks vecās metodes, vāga izmantot vecās metodes, lai viņu izārstētu, a cits teiks jaunu.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, no,
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Pareizi.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Be glad to help if flattery is useless.
You will obtain nothing from me by flattery, my young colleague.
Oh, I was not flattering you, sir. Not at all. Just clumsily expressing my sincere admiration.
Un tas kaut kādi uztrauc.
Technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Nu, viņš baigi mūs citē. Baigi stipri mūs citē.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic.
It's a rare and precious
Tīpaši priekš ārsta.
difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Ach, tu šūņš tāds. Viss te kāds.
Think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods.
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With
Bet
the
nevienreiz.
influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Nu, nezinu. Varētu būt.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me, Mr.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Nu, viņam taisnība. Neesam mēs nekādi maisiņi ar kauliem un asarīm. Ak, Господи. Jā.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Nē, nav.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Kā?
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Tur nav tava vaina, nu, tas nebija tava
You
vaina.
can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick, unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. but I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Jo. Smooth whisper. Trucky.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Bet nu, ja mums vajadzēs izvēlēties, es nezinu, ko ņemt. Jā, man laikam tur vajadzēs iet. Laikam. Ja kaut kur tur strīdas. Mums ir jāizmeklē visi stūrīši. Due to influenza, we never take any patient. Hospital full, please go back home. Okay. O, šitiem nevar? Soliņiem. Atspogā mēs esam. Tā. Red disease, careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza, spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not have enough public. Dzirdiet? Neskaudojiet. Neklepojiet. Nekur. Ārā neklepojiet. Tā pagaid, kā se?
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Tādā ziņā investigēt.
I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same.
It's locked. It's locked.
Hey, tur līķis spīd. It needs you. Make difference.
It's locked, all right.
Ar tevi gribu parunāt, tu.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Nesapratu. Have we met before?
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
A funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Few attempts. Did it for you?
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one too. Most people fear or at least have a respect for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After
Piekrīt mazliet.
I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close a
Why
morgue?
close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Comes here for
Who
goods.
comes here to trade with you?
Huh?
It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Kāda jēga? Kāda jēga, ka viņi labi?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed, I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Dīvaini. Dīvaini cilvēks viņš ir. Tā personal question tas bija. No,
Please show me what you have to sell.
tev laikam dārgāk nekā tam.
It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Tie, kas tev ir tā? Formal written and piece of paper seems complex and needs to be analyzed. Opium. Pagā. Mums nebija случайно opiuma šitā tā trūkums? Nebija? Dean. Strong and then... Cik mums naudiņas? 89. Mēs varam kaut ko pārdot? Te. Šito es gan nopirkšu katram gadījumam. Ja man liekas, tur vajadzēs... Tad es sajūtu, ka viņu vajadzēs. Bet tā bļāburoņ, nu kā... Naudiņa, neko nezināt, neko neredzējāt. Crumble leather, nu kā? A fellow found missing money. He asked for you, but never to bring me. I don't worry about nothing except whatever I did. Everything else, some of the neighbors, they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. You may ask for extra money in exchange. Bed? The bed is not guaranteed. I'm sorry I refuse to pay first in the right now. The thing is that you get better soon. Hard despite the bad behavior of this mountain hawks. Promise you that I will see you. Tu nehrana, Milton! Tas bija Miltons! Viņš prasa naudu, lai pacienti dabūtu gultu. Ja pat viņu nav. Vai ir? Kā ir? Jā. Bet nu ar viņu tiksim galā vēlāk. Tātad mums vajag iet uz morgu. Vai, te? Glitter. Blā, nu jūs paši izlasīsiet mans linkums, mums ir jāiet kaut kādu akšanu darīt. Es vēlāk izlasīšu. Tur aizverts. Var uzvalst.
It's locked, all right.
Nevar. Ui. Tas bija nejauši.
If I search your pockets. Do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir. So it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Reported. Šitādi man nepatīk. Cilvēki. Teicu, ka nepatīk. Ui, pretīgi Tas cilvēks varēja nomirt no epidēmijas. Tu ar viņu ar plikām rokām taustīji, aiztiki. Tā. Un kas tad būs? Citu saklipināsi tā. Nevar. Tur ir šītās. Te naudiņa. Naudiņa ir laba lieta. Tā man morgs jāatrod. Cilvēkam morgs. Ja tas ir morgs, tad... Nifin, tai savu. Ir bailīgi. Bailīgi. Bet paņemsim sevi rokās. Izrakņāsimies miskastē. Vai arī šitas ir morgs? Labs jautājums. Nē, tas ir... Tā ir slimnīca. Miltons tur lago tālumā. Tā neko nevar aplaupīt, okei. Vai arī pagā. Aiziesim uz otro stāvu. Es izanalizēšu to lapiņu. Uztaisīšu... Nē. Ceru, ka man ir, cik man punktu, 480. Es gribēju vienu lietu. Nomaksot. Nomaksot ātriņķī. Skrien. Kuki. Bet nu nevis. Bet nu tā pāti. Skrien. Formula cold brown head. Tā, man quininu vāga. Nu, ko? Ejam. Oi. Žagas. Atvainojos. Jūs. Pēc piemin. Nu ko, pašli uz vargu. Man slikta par piecajūta par to. Sorry. Man bail. Nē. Pašli.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right, tā. Tas viņa te...
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate.
Es redzu.
If they were to find somebody.
Divi redzu. Viens. man ir jāietrenēs. Mēs nebijām spēlējuši, nees kāvuši 2 epizodes. Nē, vienu. Tāpēc. Kur viņš? Vai, tas nebija domāts tādi. Un bērnis, ja dzirdat kaut kādu klēguņu, tas no āras. Nevainīgs kukiņš. Man... Ko jūs tur rēdat? Nē, vajadzēs pamainīt no šautenes uz... Dodge, kā bija Dodge? Ok. Bet nu jā, man liekas, būs jāpamaina tā, kā bija. Tā. Šito jānomaina, jo, nu... Jā, viņš damage dod, bet... Smiling, glowing couple with 2 words.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Kā mums tikt iekšā? Ārītis, redzi viņu. Tieks. Tā ir... Ir kas? Vienkārši... Viss? Господи, Боже. Tā. Ejam uz morgu. Mordziņš. Oi. Kādu nobiedēju laikam. Logi, protams, baisi. 3 stāvu morgs. 3 stāvu morgs. Kas? Jē, tur man jāiet. Ot. Man ko, tu gribi kaut ko teikt man? Man bail, bet nu... Par Dievu. If you're not strong enough, remember that blood of citizens is fastest way to... District Sākam. Pagā. Es aizvēršu logu, man liekas kaut kas te... Kas te man te traucē? Jā, turpinām. Loks aizvērts. Neviens nebļausās. Cerams, ka man iet? Jā, iet. Viss labi. Nebail. Ko mums baidīties, vai ne? Tikai mīroņi. Jā, tas vēl aizietu. Tikai mīroņi. Nekam citam nav. Kam citam nav jābūt. Kad es dzirdēju to kliedzienu skēlā. Un es devām un neredzu. Oķis nosit. Es neko neredzu. Neviena nav, tikai mīroņi. Tikai mīroņi. Nav ko baidīties. Un baili? Jā. Labi, ka es naktī nespēlēju, citādi man vispār būtu ripaks. Neviena nav, te neviena nav. Te ir. Thank you. Scan. Yeah, so you. Nāciet ārā, man bail, bet. Why?
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop.
Jā, viņš bija
The
agresīvs.
same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay, kaut kādi. Te neviena nebija. Man teica, ka neviena nebūs. Tikai mieroņi. Ok. Nē, parādījās. Nobiedē mani.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Vēl tāda, mūzika. Jāpaņ. Es nobijos, tu nelabais. Nobiedēja. Suņi. Es šitā pārvietošos, vismaz tā es redzu, kur viņi ir. Nobijos. Tas kas bija? Viņš tur bija. Viens, divi, trīs. Nu šo pašlī.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Būtu redzams vismaz. Nu vismaz tas ir labāk nekā žurkas. Tur viens. Vai nē? Tur šitā pārvietošos, jo man nevajag. Man pabail. Tas pretīgi, bet no... Iet man mieru tu. Bet tas pirmais skels, kā viņš mani nobiedēja. Господи. Pakaļā nav. Nevienā pakaļā nav. Man trauma. Ja vēl man prasīja, spēlē Outlastu. Ā? Es tā paspēlēšu Outlastu. Es jau pat no šitāda baidos. Aizdurvīm tātad. Te... Vai man liekas, vai te kāds bija? Jo, nu, paskatieties, līkis ir jauns. Blood absorb, you can... New type of hand weapon. You just acquired new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press to directly absorb blood. That was a press. What do you mean? Nē, man liekas, man vajag stanu, jā. Jo man ir maksots šitas tam, tāpēc man šitas nav īsti vajadzīgs. Kas tur bija? Local investigation. A new citizen investigation is available. Press to open. Citizen investigation. Citizen investigation are displayed here. Categories by district can start new quest by tracking it with each missing ingredients. Pharmacy, tā. Find out cause of quest. Find out who is spying on Thelma. Tā. Office. Samuel Connor. Vai paga. Šķaudīt gribējās. Es domāju, šķaudošu. Ok. Turpinām. Cause of death. Fast progressing pneumonia by virus induced pulmonary. Spanish influenza. The pet's nurse Gwyneth Brannigan.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Yeah, viņu graizie. Kā es varu... Kā es to varu... Atvainojos, es nemāku. Nesaki, ka man šito būs jālauz. Come on.
It's locked.
Me. Bēkā. Tur kaut kas ir. Nu šo pašu. Man bail. Es iegāju caur turieni attekas. Tien, nebiedē mani. Tien. Es tev saku, nebiedē mani. Lops. Vai tā sensitīva? Nē, mani vajag biedēt. Viņam rezistents kaut kāds tā. Melnas acinis. Пошли. The boss. Jumbo. Tas bija viņš. Kur viņš? Kur viņš? Rekur. Control. Ok, paldies, pieminēji. Ei, ne tur! Nē, viņš tur teleportējas, tāpēc mani pārsteidza. Viņam dzīvības dafigā. Man tāda sajūta, ka es tūlīt pamiršu. Nevai mirsti! Dienā nebiedē mani, es tagad nevaru ar tevi. Staminas nav suņa lops.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
No shit, dude. No shit.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Kā vairāk kādu informāciju? Tur kaut kādi miroņi arī būs. Nesakiet, ka viņi laužas caur durvīm. Pagā. Es gribēju kartē apskatīt, pagā. Find some first tartare. Aizte, jā? Man šitie jā. Lūdzu, mani nebiedēt. Tas runas tāds sensitīvā, mani biedēt. Restāvā. Kā tur tikt? Šā kāds nelabais izlaksi, kas tad būs? Wow. Sensitīva Juļa. Dzirdat paši, ka tur ir.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Drug overdose?
The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Tam ir jēga. Tagad viņš ļauj.
It's locked, all right.
Viņš saka, ka man atkal būs jāiet. Nē! Hello! Vismaz es no tevis nenobijos. Man te jāiet. Ai, man iekšā. Kuru laiku? Nē. Es pamiru. Jopcīk. Tā nebija. Nesakiet, ka man atkal vajadzēs no sākuma visu. Tikai no sākuma. Pamiru, blin. Šeit no muguras būs. Es jūtu no muguras kaut ko. Nav tik vienkārši. Īlo. Jā, man tad jāiet tur. Nu, jā, es zinu, kas tur ir. Jā, es te pamiru. Bet paga, man taču bija hīlošanās. Paga, Serums man bija. Taču sērums bija. Trīs. Taču bija sērums. Vai nē? Kurš nebija? Stāns vajadzīgs tā. Mīru, nu vismaz redzējāt, kā tas ir nomirt. Ai, bitches. Te tur bija te. Jūs redzējāt, te bija. Kontrol! Es otru reizi nepamiršu. Ir tirst. Nē! Pamiršu. Eša, pamiršu pa lielam. Nevar kaut kādi athīloties. Īsi alumīnija. Es vēl neatradu pēdējo sastāvdaļu. Es pamiršu šā, es tā pamiršu. Pagabe. Nē, es regenerējos. Paldies Dievam, paldies Dievam, paldies Dievam. Un rādās te. Es esmu sev. Paga, es taču te biju, viņam atkal... Nu jā, es te biju par kāda... Viens. Tas nav tik vienkārši šitie blokēt. Es tak šita biju.
Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Nu es tak te biju.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Tīna maškaras no šeienes. Tevi lūdzu. Beidzot varu tīties no šeienes. Pasprāgām. Pasprāgām. Atsitām. Nobijāmies. Es domāju, pabeigšu misiju. Jā, un tad jau beigsim. Šitos epizodi. Ar morgu šodien ahonā. Te. Uz viņiem resistance. Kur? Nē. Kontroli. Taču nē. Šitam ir... Šitas jau paliek grūti. Citas jau paliek grūtāk. Nevienkārši ģilatura. Nemāk kauties. Labi. Ja jūs tais arī tā. Tā, kur mums ieeja? Tas bija morgs. Tā. Mani morgs tā pārbiedē. Tā man kaut ko te lago. Kāpēc tā? Par ko tā? Tā. Jā, nu vismaz jums ir par ko pasvieties, jūt, ka te kuku. Tur kaut kas te bija. Vai man palikās, ka F bija? Palikās. Tā, mums vajag F. Fatigue, ja? You have enough components to craft medical treatment for fatigue. Tā. Ko man ar to darīt? Bring medicine to Dorothy Crane in patient's room. Ok. Un šito misiju pabeigsim un tad jau beigsim. Bet man liekas pīvus šitos. Tā pagāj. Iet tur. Es neredzu viņu. Viņas nav te. Kaut kāda vecinīti. Rein. Kaut kur viņa. Īstenībā, pagaid, ja Miltons tur, mēs varam atdot viņam maciņu. Milton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Milton.
Ar tevi vēlāk parunāsim. Pēc kā mums ir tā kā jau laiks beigt, tāpēc man ir jātīgi krēna, jādaskrien. Search. Kas? Redzu te. Kas ir te? Un tur man ir jāskatās, bet...
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Nu, to mums nākamajā epizodē būs diseases. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in room behind Dorothy to check his medical stats.
But in circumstances, I'm willing to...
Waste your time with me.
Nu, un šitas
Madam, can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Goodbye. Tā nejauki, jā. Bet, nu jā, mums šita jābeidz. Tā kā, jā. Paldies par skatīšanos. Redzēsimies nākamā epizodē. Tā kā tagad visiem čavas!